All right, so what's that TV show called again?
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
We just got it working. We had that joke ready to go.
All right, go ahead, start it over.
So what's that TV show called again?
Why did you come to Japan?
Why did I come to Japan?
Yes, that's the show.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's two Asian people. They hunt you down while you're in the airport and stick a microphone in your face after an 8-hour flight, possibly 10-hour, depending on where you came from.
Mine was 13.
13.
That's how 13. Bad I wanted that Japanese pussy.
Why'd you go to Japan? Because I want that Japanese pussy. We're okay.
All right. So yeah, I guess the show's called "Why Are You in Japan?" And it's like, why would you even make that a show?
I don't know, man. What's
wrong with these people?
But they always find the most goofy people that.
They always find people who are just like, I just love anime. Japan's so fun. They got crepes. You're like,
they find people that would interview like J-Dog would.
Yeah. Like, I always wondered if I was on those shows, if I would just be myself and be like, I don't know, man. It's fine. It's whatever. Like, why are you in Japan? I work here. You work in Japan? Yeah, I just teach English. It's kind of shitty. Oh, okay.
Then your office, Chris, did you say teaching English is shitty?
Yeah.
That talks balls. You got upper management written all over you, son.
But it's like, would they even air that? Or would they just be like, we can't use this?
Nah, I don't think they would air it.
You don't think they would?
Nah.
They just love that self-promotion, don't
they? They do.
Is there an American TV show where they just walk up to foreigners and go, do you like American pizza? Do you want to go to the Statue of Liberty?
Eat the pizza. Oh, the cheeseburger good. Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that supposed to be the Americans?
Yes, because they will. Or just like, yeehaw, the cheeseburger's good, huh? I bet it's not as big as Japan. Here's your pistol.
Here's your pistol. Everybody that gets to Ellis Island gets a free pistol. But no bullets. You got to scrap for those.
Watch your back at every corner, because you know America. Dangerous.
America, very dangerous. Yeah, it's a normal country.
Oh, very dangerous, this man. Or if you just like fuck with them and say, why'd you come to Japan? You just like take them on a tour to like all the sex places. Like, yeah.
They're like, you know about these. Yeah.
Cut the camera. Cut the camera.
Do you want a coupon?
So we talking about Japanese food today or something else?
We should discuss that before we're recording.
Oh, I guess we'll talk about the food.
All right. Do you like Japanese food?
It's okay.
All right.
I don't hate it. I don't love it.
All right.
Yeah. All right, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.
But all right, but elaborate, because Japan's so known for their cuisine.
But hold on. Hold on right there, sir. Is there really Japanese cuisine?
Yes.
But I thought ramen was Chinese.
Oh.
I thought sushi was Chinese.
Oh. Hold on now. Hold on.
I thought rice was Korean. I thought biru was from Europe. Actually, I don't know where beer's from.
I'm not sure myself. Where do you get that? Google that for us. But yes, the very few things that you can say are actually Japanese food are so bland and they suck.
Yeah. What were we talking about earlier? Like that Black Sea stuff? I think it's called kombu. Not quite sure. I hate it. It's disgusting.
Umeboshi? Umeboshi?
Umeboshi the plums.
Yeah.
Also terrible.
Yeah.
But then, oh wait, that was in All You Need Is Kill.
It was. Oh.
They're in the Japanese base, and the American girl with a Russian name, I guess. We're pretty open. Yeah. So she's like trying to eat rice with like the umeboshi in it, and she's like, "Oh, it keeps falling out of my chopsticks." And it's like, that's comedy over here.
Because umeboshi is the hardest thing to grab with your chopsticks. It's not even the hardest thing to grab with
I
chopsticks.
know, it's pretty easy. It's not slippery.
Like if it was udon, then I'll be like, yeah, I had trouble. That shit be slippery.
Yeah, udon.
Yeah. That shit do be slippery.
I mean, but I like Japanese ramen better than Chinese ramen. I like Japanese gyoza better than, I don't know what it's called in China.
Have you been to China?
No, but they have like the Chinese restaurants here.
We have Japanese restaurants in America. Oh,
But I was told it was authentic. So what Japanese food do you like?
Well, we do not turn me down, Chris.
I didn't. See, you're still hitting full bars.
So, and like specific I mean, I like the food out here is chill, but it's like all the food I like. I'm like, I don't know if like when you talk to a Japanese person about their food, they act like it's the world.
Yeah,
but most of it's either borrowed food or a mixture.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like this is not just Japanese food.
Yeah.
So are you talking about just what I like to eat in Japan in general?
I guess.
I guess. Ramen's pretty good.
Yeah, ramen's awesome.
I do enjoy that.
Ramen, karage, gyoza, kimchi. That's Korean too, though.
The weird thing is I'm not a big kimchi guy.
It's good. I'll eat it.
What about staple takoyaki and okonomiyaki?
I like okonomiyaki. I like takoyaki too. I just don't eat it.
Those are the two foods that are like, you live in the southern part, so you must love these. I'm like, I barely eat those, man.
Yeah, because okonomiyaki is good, but it's like, when do you ever eat it?
There's a shit ton of takoyaki stores, but it's just not really my snack food, though, man.
Yeah, I mean, Taco Bell here had an okonomiyaki burrito that was so good. So it's like, why is that not there all the time?
Shit.
It was really good.
Sounds good. What, the burrito? There was okonomiyaki in the burrito? Or?
Like, it was I don't know if it's pork and then the sauce and everything.
Interesting.
And basically just roll up a
okonomiyaki. Was it just rolled up?
No. It was in burrito, but like, it was really good.
All right.
What can we really say about Japanese food? Here's the thing. There's so many YouTube channels like, we got this soba, and it's just some white chick eating noodles, and she's like trying to be cute, and you're like, but you're not Japanese, so it seems inauthentic for you to be doing the whole I'm kawaii. And here's the thing: on those Japanese TV, half of their TV shows are like the panel shows. Half of them are just watching people eat. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like, where it's like,
they'll have those panel shows almost of everything, though. It'll be like a news story, like this person just got killed. There's someone like some celebrity on the panel. Oh, like, I don't think this is appropriate right now.
Some fat man dressed as a woman. Oh yes, very interesting. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
It's the equivalent of like the Jason Spell joke where he's like, something, the terrorist attack. Let's see what Ja Rule thinks about it.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
who the fuck gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks?
Yeah. Maybe they got that from that joke. They're like, oh shit, maybe we should just interview Japanese celebrities. And it's always Beat Takeshi, the fat guy that dresses like a woman, the fat woman that is obnoxious and on all those signs.
I haven't seen her around lately, though.
She's on that sign.
Yeah, no sign, but I don't think I've seen her on TV lately.
And then they have random, I guess, comedians. I don't know what you would call them.
Comedians.
And then they have random, like, bimbos. They always have just, like, dumb girls to go, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I remember I was watching one time with my roommate, and it was like a Instagram Japanese Instagram model on there.
Do they have those?
Yeah, she was like, I make a lot of money just from my Instagram. I'm like, well, what else are you doing, bitch? Are you selling your pussy? I mean, I wasn't there, so I couldn't answer directly, but I would have asked.
that would be amazing. They cut the in. You also selling pussy?
I know how those Instagram things work, bitch.
Japan. Why don't you have all your foreigners on your TV shows are the lamest people? There's that like Jason guy.
That's the
Mitsurugi Jason or Atsurugi. I don't know what his fucking name.
Yeah.
The Y Japanese people guy.
So he basically just it gave him the stereotype and just enforced stereotypes.
Yeah, and then there's just
they're like, oh, that's so us. Why Japanese people? Because Japanese do this, and you're a big nose foreigner.
Do you think he?
Because you can smell better than us. Look at that big nose.
Oh, I just bathe more. That's why I smell better. That was a pun.
Oh,
I changed the meaning of smell for that joke.
I know you got me with that one too.
That's why I had to explain it. Nobody got that.
That thing I sent you.
This episode's gonna take a lot of editing on my part.
It's all over the place. I think since it took us so long to get started,
which is, I wouldn't say my fault. I would say it's the world's fault.
Blame the world. Are we gonna eat this or what's up?
God damn, what is going on?
Well, we're talking about Japanese food.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Before we get to the food,
you were saying, what story were you saying?
About the foreigners on TV. They just have like these like, hi, Nihon ga omoshiroi desu ne people.
Yeah,
and it's like, what the? That's another thing I'm just confused about. Like, whose idea was that? And was it the gaijin's idea? Like, I'll get on TV and I won't have to teach English. Or was it the Japanese idea where they're like, we'll put these foreigners on TV so we're not racist anymore? Because it's like, who's getting anything out of that?
Well, I think it's one of those situations where so they think, if I play this part, maybe I can get to something better. Like, all right, so for example, like in America, you'll have the black guy or the Mexican guy play like a gangster or
in a TV show.
Yeah, so let's take Idris Elba for example. He came to America.
Is that how you say his name?
I think so.
I thought it was Idris Iblis. I had no idea.
Idris Elegante? I thought it was Idris.
I have no idea.
Idris? Nah, Idris.
Okay, so he came to America.
And like he started on the gangster show, The Wire.
That's a pretty popular show.
Yeah. But then like now he elevated above just those simple black gangster roles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
a funny story, there's this one Hispanic actor, and he is the same person in every movie. It's so funny. I think you might even know who I'm talking about if I show you a picture.
Oh, hey, SA! Like that.
They never let him elevate.
Does he wear a white t-shirt and jeans, and he has the red bandana on or something?
No, he stays bald though, no bandana.
Oh, okay.
He's in like all the Fast and the Furious movies. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture. That's my
right.
phone. But all right, where else going? So people come to Japan, they're like, I'm just gonna do the same. But Japan's not letting them leave that.
Oh, no.
They're like, no. I did my gaijin part, so can I do a more serious part? So the next episode, you're going to tell us how much our food is delicious.
That was in the last episode, though.
We're not done. There's so much more food.
We have so much Chinese food.
But I already did a takoyaki episode. You did a takoyaki episode at this store.
We're going to the next store. I did watch a show, and it was interesting because I like curry, but it was just Japanese people going to different curry restaurants. And it was just like, this curry's spicy. And then the next one, this curry's spicy. And it's like, what?
Speaking of curry, there's a new curry place that opened up right across the street from my new place. I want to check it out.
Curry is just so good.
It's fucking good.
Is that also Japanese? Or is that from India?
Japan invented it.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. So India stole it from
Yeah,
Japan.
India stole it from Japan.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I could have swore it was the other way around.
Can't trust the Indian man.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh wait, but the thing about the TV shows, even Japanese people can't break out of their locked in like whatever character they're playing. Takeshi Beat is always the same guy, and then the other guy's always the same whatever. Like, what is it called when you're in a certain role for your whole career?
Personality, persona,
It's for like usually for like movies or whatever. Typecast.
typecast.
It's like
Don't you know? I don't break character till DVD commentary.
which apparently that's now racist. That movie, I don't know.
Nah, that movie's fun.
You heard it here. All right. What were we talking about?
Typecast. They don't break out.
Like the Japanese comedians commit to that whatever role they chose in the 90s to they keep doing it till 2020.
It's like you can be more serious sometimes. Even Adam Sandler makes a serious movie from time to time.
Yeah. But
Jesus.
it's like I guess people don't want that. They just want to see the same jokes on TV every day.
I do notice that's just not with TV, but Japan in general. They like to keep everything in a certain typecast.
Yeah. Like
They'll even like keep asking you questions just to like, come on, just say this. I'm like, nope. And you're like,
oh, was that with the tsukemen thing? Like, what's your favorite Japanese food? I like tsukemen. He didn't say sushi.
yeah. What do we do? I don't know.
But me and Jeremy from episode 5
Oh,
were in the park the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, not anymore. He
I
left.
said the other day.
Whatever, last week.
Konaida.
Yeah. And there were people doing manzai practice, and I'm like, manzai isn't funny at all.
Manzai.
Like, why won't Japan just do stand-up like the rest of the world?
That's when the two guys are a
Yeah,
pair.
yeah,
One's
yeah.
the serious guy and one's the clown. And the serious guy like always
And he
punches him
always
in
says,
the nuts.
Baka, and he like slaps him. And it's just like, do you make up new manzai skits, or do they just do the same stuff everyone does?
I think they make new skits, but
But it's like, how much can you do out of that art form? But it's just like that thing where it's like they really don't ever change. Where it's like you could just do normal comedy where people tell jokes. Like nope,
yeah.
not gonna do that.
A manzai is like, to me, it's like what's that stupid ass comedy where people switch every time? It's like a group of people like, all right, stop, switch to.
Oh, I think it's called being a privileged white person.
What the fuck is that? Stop comedy? Freeze comedy?
And the one
Oh,
black
improv
guy.
comedy.
Improv. There's
Yeah,
always
the one
there's
black-
always one black guy like, listen, I'm just here to get the girls. Like, I was talking to a girl at college. She's into this, so I'll just join the troop.
I gotta show you something funny after this episode.
We should just stop right now then.
Wait, I was gonna say, have you? There's been like, I mean, not I don't know if now, but in the past there was like this white chick. And she was like really good at Japanese. I'll give it like really good
On TV?
Yeah, and she actually been on a few episodes in TV series.
All right.
So here's the crazy thing though, like because she's like really good at Japanese,
Yeah.
but she did the thing where she got really good, but she does all the Japanese female mannerisms and actions.
Oh, okay.
But not even like the kawaii cute ones, but just like, but it's still, so I'll give her, she's not like, kawaii cute, but she's still like,
The hi wakarimashita ones. Like that?
not even that. Like, straight female style, though. I'll have to show you a few videos.
Are you talking about, is she at like the office and she's wearing like the suit and she's like carrying the clipboard, even though Japan doesn't carry clipboards?
Like, when you hear her talk, it's like, wow, this is, she's speaking 100% Japanese. But it's not over animated, but it is 100% Japanese style. So you're like, but here's what I'm going with it. So after a while, you're like, at first you're impressed, but then you're like, she is being so 100% Japanese, what's the point of having a foreigner? We should just have another Japanese person play her role.
Oh.
So it's almost like,
okay.
all right, you got to give us a little bit. I'm not even talking about being not stereotypical foreign. I'm just saying, but like, you are acting 110% Japanese. Like,
Yeah.
we really don't need 110. Speak the Japanese 100% clearly, but
Be yourself.
be yourself. Yeah, yeah. So it's like you're kind of, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like after a while you're like, why don't we just hire a Japanese woman for this role? She's not going to do anything.
Like to set her aside or something.
Yeah.
Let her stick out.
Yeah. See that this is where I'm not saying be a goofy ass foreigner, but you know what I'm saying. Like show us your real personality.
So like an in between the black guy with the afro going, "Hey, bro," in all the random mangas, and then a girl who's just basically mimicking what she thinks Japan.
Yeah. Like
For instance, us.
Yeah.
Our Japanese is good enough to memorize a script, and we're funny enough. I think I'm pretty funny.
But then when you talk to us, you're like, okay, this guy understands Japanese, but I'm clearly aware that he has his own thoughts and his own personality, and he's not going to walk around like a Japanese person. Interesting. To me, that's the most interesting thing. To me, I mean, maybe I'm just being biased.
I think you are. Yeah. The TV. I don't know, man. Okay, back to food.
Oh yeah.
Or back to this lady.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back to food.
All right. This episode's all over the place.
How about snacks? Do any particular snacks or potato chips or candy that you like?
I actually do like Japanese potato chips and chocolate and whatnot.
All right.
I really like pretz, but in Japanese it's pronounced pritz for some reason.
What?
Like,
pretzels?
You know, pretz, like the long...
You trying to say pretzels, but you keep having like an aneurysm or something? What are you trying to say?
You never seen pretz?
Pretzels?
Pretzels.
What are you doing, man?
I'm talking about pretz.
Pretzels.
Just talking about pretz.
Do you just say pring or do you say Pringles?
Toes. Talking about pretz, man. You know Pokey, right?
Yeah.
Pretz. Pretz. Take off the chocolate or take off the strawberry on the outside of Pokey and just make it salad flavor.
So a long pretzel.
Yeah, basically.
Like those thin long pretzel sticks?
Yes. They're called pretz, but in Japanese they're called pritz.
Pritz.
Because why not? I even told my friend, I'm like, oh yeah, I really like pretz, and she's like, what the fuck is a pret? Like just what you're doing right now. But she's Japanese. And then I showed her a picture of it, and she's like, oh, you mean pritz? I'm like, it's spelled pretz. Why would you pronounce it pritz? She's like, we just do. That's another Japanese thing. Why do you do this? We just do it wrong.
Father, I think they're pronounced figotins. No, it's called fig news. Did you ever see that Louis C.K. skit?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the fucking box right now.
Was that his daughter?
Yeah. How you gonna tell me? Asshole or something.
But yeah, Japanese snacks are good. I like Japanese beer. I like Japanese...
Pussy.
That doesn't taste very good. I like CC lemon. It's a good... Oh, if you can CC lemon soup pie, that's good.
I've never seen CC lemon in your house a day in my life.
Keep them in the closet.
Oh!
Yeah.
In the closet.
I know everybody likes, what is it called? Cow piss.
Cow piss.
That's that fucking abroad in Japan guy. I think that's how he got famous, because he was like, cow piss. It's like, aren't you British? Why do you sound like a redneck? Cow piss.
Wait, is he British?
Yeah.
Oh.
You couldn't tell by his weird ass accent. Anyways, cow piss, that's whatever. Japanese tea's good. But I think they think they're the only country that drinks tea. Because you'll be like, I drink tea in America. And they're like, huh?
Tea?
Japanese tea in America? Like, no. Like, we have other tea there.
Iced tea.
We also have the rapper Ice-T. Yeah.
Oh, Lipton tea. Do you guys have those tea cans that are like those Arizona teas in Kentucky? You guys got those?
I'm not from Kentucky.
I mean, those Arizona teas from... I can't say where you're from. People won't know.
Oh, America.
America.
Yeah, Arizona tea. Yeah.
And the cans, the tall cans.
Yeah.
What are like $1?
Mm.
Man, those things are good.
We're gonna release this episode.
I'm not sure, man.
Okay. So what Japanese food do you like?
Snacks or food?
I don't give a shit.
Okay. I like the yakiniku.
Ragu good?
Wait a minute. Is shabu shabu Japanese?
I don't know. Probably fucking Brazil.
Hold on. I might have to give Japanese a point. Let's see. Let's hope you guys don't fuck it up.
Me and my friend were talking like what Japanese thing isn't from another country? Like, have they invented anything?
But here's the thing. We're gonna go back to that, but like we're not. Look, America's a fucking melting pot, and we admit it. So we're like, yeah, our food's from everywhere.
Yeah.
We're not like only American food, but you guys go only Japanese food.
Yeah.
But you can't back it up.
Yeah, but we were talking like, has Japan invented anything? And he was like, okonomiyaki. So we're like, maybe that's a truly Japanese thing. I don't think I've ever seen that in China or Korea or anything.
Oh, shabu shabu was introduced in Japan.
It's always introduced in Japan.
Oh no, it traces back to China.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, all these foods or anything you're looking up, it's always introduced in Japan. Like tempura, that's from Portugal, I think.
Mm.
And then it's like introduced in Japan. It's like, oh, I thought that was Japanese.
Shit, man.
But it's not like it's bad. They do a good job making it their own thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's good.
Here's another thing, like, do you ever get people like, I remember at Kansai one time, some guy was like, "Oh, how come foreigners eat French fries every day?" And I'm like, I don't think that's true at all. And he's like, "Well, you do." And I'm like, why do Japanese people eat rice every day? And he was like, holy shit, you're right. We do eat rice every day. I think I broke him. I don't think he ever recovered from that.
I'm trying to find inventions. Square watermelon.
But that's just watermelon.
Square watermelon.
We'll put it in a box.
Sudoku, Chris. Check yourself.
No, actually, that's from America. I looked it up. Because it
says Japan.
But I looked it up. It's from America. They don't... Here's a weird thing. Okay, listen. They don't call it Sudoku. They call it Nanpure. And I was like, what the fuck is non-play? I'm thinking katakana non-play. Is that number placement or something? I looked it up on Wikipedia. It's from America. And it is number placement. And it came to Japan. And then we got it from Japan and called it Sudoku.
Oh.
So it's like, what?
Sudoku was actually not invented in Japan.
Yeah.
The first number plays that were similar to modern Sudoku
Or France, maybe.
appeared in the French newspaper in 1895.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But then it somehow came to Japan, I think, from the army or something. And then they called it non-play. And then we got it from Japan and called it Sudoku.
So are we saying that Japan is the biggest cultural appropriators ever?
Dun, dun, dun.
I think they're the best cultural appropriators ever.
But I thought only white people were bad. Cultural appropriation's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it's still stupid. But.
Well, actually, the stuff I like is cultural appreciation. But the stuff you like is cultural appropriation, so you should stop it.
There was one thing where Kim Kardashian was like releasing some new clothes, and she said, I'm going to call it kimono.
Oh, kimono.
And then it raised like, how dare she disrespect the kimono like that?
I don't think any Japanese person cared.
That's the thing. Like, anything that happens in Japan, it's actually never Japanese people that care.
It's always It's always white people. And it's like, would you guys just stop?
Like, I'm even going to say, this is a long time ago, where, like, pickup artistry was kind of in its prime. There was a pickup artist, maybe you heard this story, he came to Japan.
Okay.
You know, he was in the clubs, doing his thing, wilding out.
Okay.
So he had, like, a little pickup artist seminar. He's like, what are you guys scared of, man? Just go up to these bitches, say Pikachu, and put them in their face in your crotch. Which is whatever.
Okay, so he was just kind of being goofy or whatever.
Yeah, being goofy, but it was more like, you know, the be confident thing, stop acting like a bitch.
Yeah.
And so apparently this video got out, and there was an uproar. But the uproar was from foreigners. Like, oh, how dare he treat Japanese women this way? And so that, like, the foreigners were so pissed that they got him banned from Japan.
Is that possible?
I mean, they're like, he's a sexual demon and all this. And so it took a while because the Crawlers Ram just got done cheating on his wife for the 5th time with a hooker in Tobicha Shinchi, the legal prostitution area. He's like, oh wait, oh, how dare he disrespect our women? fish like my dick, bitch.
But that's just because foreigners think Japan has an honor-based culture, and you're defiling it with your blah, 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 blah. And it's like, but if you actually lived here, you know none of that's real. Or if you just listen to our podcasts.
I mean, shit.
So this guy came here, he did his normal thing, and it worked.
Yeah.
And then he went back, and he's like, basically saying, like, hey, you can just do that. You don't have to be a pussy.
Yeah.
And then people got mad at him.
Yeah.
But it worked. So apparently he's not wrong.
Am I wrong?
You're disrespecting those women by giving them what they wanted. All right. Terrible. Don't lock him up.
There was the whole, was it Logan Paul thing? You remember?
Well,
that? He was acting like a jackass.
But he's just a piece of shit in general.
Yeah, so it's not.
I mean, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's how he acts everywhere.
Yeah.
Not the excuse his behavior, but apparently it's fine when he does it somewhere else. So why is it automatically bad in Japan now?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
And he's still a millionaire, so it shows how much people really give a shit.
So you like natto?
I can eat it. It's all right. I'm not against it.
Terrible. I hate natto.
It's probably the one Japanese food everyone says is bad. I'm like, that's actually, it's okay.
I like tofu, but that's Chinese too. I like soy sauce. That's Chinese.
In Osaka, it's 8:22 p.m.
Thanks.
Now they know the official time.
Thanks for that. Can't play a goddamn song when I ask, but she just chimes in whenever she fucking wants. Can I be on the podcast?
Typical, you know what.
Is there a Japanese food you hate?
Rice. What? What?
We should have done this episode live. Oh, Jesus. You don't like Japanese rice?
I'm not a big rice guy in general.
Really?
Yeah, I like it on my curry.
Even Uncle Ben's rice?
And rice, it also just pisses me off more in Japan because it's like, I like Mexican rice and brown rice because they do something with it.
Yeah.
I don't like plain white rice.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't want a second helping of plain white
They
rice.
always offer it. And they're always like, don't you want more rice? It's free, you know. I'm like, no. I'm fine.
There's still studies that say maybe that shit even leads to cancer. I don't fucking know. But I already don't like it enough to be like, that sounds good to me.
And you know there's all these like, don't do in Japan videos. Here's one thing that you shouldn't do in Japan. For some reason, you're not allowed to pour soy sauce on the rice. And I don't know why. Like, but then some meal, like, was it Chahan? Hey, Chahan. But But like Chowhan uses soy sauce to make it. So I said that one time, and the Japanese person was like, "But that's to make it. You're not allowed to pour it on there after it's made." I'm like, God, why? What is wrong with you?
This is what your teacher friends from your school days.
I don't even. Oh, this was an ex-girlfriend,
Oh.
a Japanese lady. Another ex-girlfriend, Japanese lady, who I was dated at Kansai Gaidai. I was getting soy sauce at the cafeteria, and she's like, "Why are you getting that?"
Oh.
I'm like, "To put on the rice," and she's like, "Oh, you put soy sauce on rice?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's delicious. I always do it." And she's like, "You always put soy sauce on rice?" I'm like, "You're not allowed to?" And she's like, "Of course not."
That night you should when you're fucking her, you should put soy sauce in your balls and say, "Put this in your mouth, bitch."
And then shove some rice in there. Tastes better, doesn't it? But then,
But your balls are always so sweaty. Oh, use this rice, absorb the sweat,
you can
pour some sweat on.
you can lead a horse to water, but you can't teach it to drink.
Got two sides, only giddy balls right for you, baby.
Hold on.
I'm surprised I've never seen that in the porno before.
Onigiri?
Like some guy making an origami out of his balls.
All right. But anyways, then I was like, well, what's this soy sauce for? Like, if you're not allowed to use it. And she's like thinking for a while, and she's like, I have no idea what it's doing here. And I'm like, what?
How did it even get in the country?
I'm like, what kind of weird ass food culture is this? We have soy sauce, which is delicious, but we're not allowed to use it for anything.
Beats me. And also on the rice thing, like, you think a country that loves rice so much they would do something with it, like put some flavor in the motherfucker.
But you can put those, what is it, nori flakes or something on it? That's pretty good. Or sesame seeds, I don't know.
I mean, in America we got the hot dog, and you can get some special goddamn hot dogs, man.
Yeah. Or like the pancakes. Pancakes taste terrible, but then you put syrup on them and they're great for some reason. But Japan never put two and two together, I guess.
You can put blueberries in a pancake. I never find
Blueberries on rice?
Oh, now we're holding it.
That's the thing. You must, I guess, make something that's a dish called soy sauce on rice, and then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." And then just introduce that.
Chris is pissed about this soy sauce.
It's so stupid. I don't get it. You have it right there. It's at every table, and you're like, this rice isn't that good. Can I just pour it on there? You look around like, there's no waitresses around. Maybe I'll just pour a little on there. But then it's
If you don't like it, the way the chef made it, what they like to cook it
like steak. Bitch, this rice isn't steak. You know that, right?
They just take your whole tray. If you don't like it, we're going to take it from you. It's like, do I get my money back? No! Come again.
But then you can put soy sauce on tofu. Nobody throws a fit. Rice.
What Japanese food do you not like?
The black stuff, natto, fucking
Goya?
mentaiko, that
Taiko.
fucking pink crap. Looks like pink applesauce they put on everything. Mentaiko?
You about that ginger you put on your sushi?
That's called ginger. Mentaiko, you don't know mentaiko? It's like fish paste or something.
Red bean paste.
Mentaiko? Images? This is all spaghetti. I don't want spaghetti. This is all spaghetti. What the fuck? Oh, pasta, not paste. Duh, I'm dumb.
Well, now I understand. You should have said pasta. Come on, man.
This pink shit.
Oh, I don't think I ever tried it.
It's disgusting. Oh, there it is. They put on rice sometimes. It's like, why can you put this disgusting mentaiko on rice, but you can't put delicious soy sauce? And then, what's the other one I don't like? Konnyaku.
Is it raining?
That's it. That's my AC. Japan has loud ACs.
We'll see about that.
But yeah, konnyaku. can't stand this
Well,
shit.
galyaku's okay, man. How'd you cook it? You fried it?
School lunch. Oh, maybe we should talk about that.
School lunches.
Why is it every school feels the need to talk to their foreigners about the school lunches? Because that happened to me. That happened to you, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it happened
All
to
the time.
Jeremy. I don't know. But it's just like, they always come up to you and the teacher's like, the school lunch is not so good, right? You're like, I mean, it's all right. He's like, it probably cost about 100 yen to make.
Oh, someone said that to you?
Yeah. Like per tray or whatever. And I'm like, it's fine, whatever. And he's like, it's not very good, huh? I'm like, why are you doing this to me?
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I always get people telling me like, "Oh, so good, right?" I'm like,
Really?
"Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's good." And like they like to get a kick out of like asking me if it's good when they know it's shit.
The funny thing is, I saw a fucking thing online that was like, school lunches from around the world, and they're like, in Japan they have these school lunches and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, listen, if you had to teach English here, you wouldn't be making this article. They're not great.
And you get to have a little kid scoop it out the tray for you to put in your face.
I
A
can't.
little snot-nosed kid.
I can't stand that. Nobody can eat until everyone has a tray full of shit. You're like, it's like, I'm so fucking hungry from teaching these kids. Why can't I eat with the teachers? You gotta eat with the children that don't want to speak English to you.
We're trying right here.